And the United States deploys 3,000 troops in Ukraine standoff. Welcome back. President Fattah al-Sisi heads to China on Thursday to attend the opening ceremony of the 2022 Winter Olympic Games held in the capital Beijing on the 4th of February. Presidential spokesman Ambassador Bassem Brody said President al-Sisi's participation in this sport event came at the invitation of Chinese President Xi Jinping in light of the close and strategic relations between Egypt and China. Radi added that President al-Sisi's visit to China includes the holding summit talks with Chinese President Xi Jinping to discuss ways of enhancing bilateral relations, which have witnessed qualitative leap in recent years at all levels. Summit talks will also include continuing consultations and mutual coordination in a number of regional and international files of common interest. Egypt and China have maintained through the last decade a stable and constant developing relationship which have fostered cooperation at all levels. The bilateral relations between the two countries have witnessed an extended path of coordination on the political, economic, culture and technological fields. Details the following report.
China and Egypt have maintained through the last decade a stable and constant developing relationship and have fostered cooperations in political, economic, cultural and technological fields. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi said that Egypt and China are seeking to further promote bilateral strategic ties, pointing out that the crisis of the coronavirus pandemic have proved that cooperation and integration between countries on the various levels are vital to guarantee all societies' safety and stability. In a televised speech on the occasion marking the Chinese Communist Party's 100th anniversary, President al-Sisi lauded the Chinese government's continued role in supporting of Egyptian efforts to face up the COVID-19 repercussions. President al-Sisi said that the Chinese Communist Party have successfully led China throughout the years, thus securing the country's full independence and restructuring the modern Chinese state in 1949. President al-Sisi pointed out that this year coincides with the 65th anniversary of the establishment of the Egyptian-Chinese diplomatic relations. The bilateral relations have witnessed an extended path of cooperation and coordination between the two countries in various fields. They also benefit from the Chinese experience, which is a success story that the world seeks to study with the aim of advancing overall development. For its part, China always conveys affirmation of the continued development of its strategic relations with Egypt. This comes in addition to respect and appreciation for President al-Sisi and Egypt in its pivotal role as a fundamental pillar of stability in the Middle East region. Chinese President Xi Jinping reiterated China's support for Egypt in comprehensive development efforts, combating terrorism and achieving security and stability in the region. Regarding the strengthening of bilateral cooperation between the two countries at the international level, China clarified the acceptance of Egypt's accession as a dialogue partner in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. This deals with coordination and cooperation in the fields of combating terrorism and extremism, energy and science. The two sides praised the coordination that has taken place at the highest levels since the outbreak of the novel coronavirus pandemic. It led to the signing of the joint manufacturing agreement for the Chinese-developed Sinovac vaccine in Egypt. This supports the national strategy for the localization of the pharmaceutical and vaccine industry in Egypt. The head of state also stressed Egypt's keenness to benefit from China's expertise in supporting development programs, activities, and national projects in the country. This especially in light of the modern infrastructure that Egypt now enjoys, which is integrated with China's Belt and Road Initiative. President al-Sisi also referred to the important role played by the Chinese-Egyptian Economic and Trade Cooperation Zone in the Suez Canal Economic Zone as a successful model for investment cooperation between the two countries.
Minister of Foreign Affairs and the appointed head of the 27th session of the Climate Change Conference, COP27, Sameh Shukri, held a video conference meeting with Egyptian ambassadors abroad. Foreign Minister spokesperson said that during the meeting, Shukri gave his directive to exert all efforts to finalize the conference's preparations. Top diplomat also gave his directives to the Egyptian embassies to work along with all international parties during the upcoming period to present Egypt's vision and boost the necessary support for international efforts which aim at facing climate change. And in its daily coronavirus report, the Ministry of Health reported 2,278 new cases. The ministry also reported that 52 deaths related to COVID-19 complications were recorded officially in the past 24 hours nationwide. The statement added that 2,001 patients have been discharged from recovering the virus, bringing the total number of recoveries to 362,525 cases. Moving on to Sweden, which said Thursday it would lift most of its